On today's episode of Garage Couple, we're going to show you how to go from this to this, all using tools that you could find at home and not for much money at all. What a difference. That is amazing. Stay tuned to see more. Alright, this is everything you're going to need to go ahead and get the job done. You're going to need some tape, a drill bit that's capable of taking out plastic, which I'm using a wood boring hole. You're going to need these Eagle Eye LED lights that have both white and amber. You're going to need a multimeter. You can kind of get away with it just by watching this video. Once I show the results, you're not going to need to repeat it yourself. You're also going to need an EP26 flasher module so that your flashers don't go crazy when you try to turn them. You're going to need one of these devices, which is a dynamic turn signal relay. Basically controls the three LEDs that we're going to be putting in. A measuring tape, Torx head, spade connectors, and electrical tools. Part of this install today, I'm going to be putting in some of these LED headlights. I already have LED headlights on the rig. However, these ones have turn signals and daytime running lights, and they're much nicer. These are going to be the ones that we're going to be giving away once we get to 500 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and watch all of our awesome content and let us know what you think about it. Thank you. So it's possible you don't need to buy replacement turn signal bulbs. The reason I did so is as I drill into this, if I crack it, I don't want to be stuck. I want to have a second set, which is why I got this. And if I mess this up, oh well, no problem. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to measure the inside area of this using a tape measure. It doesn't have to be terribly precise. It looks like it's about 3 1/4 wide and about, let's see here, about 4 in length. Next, I'm going to go ahead and just tape the lens, just like to have a straight line here. I'm going to go from hole to hole. I think that looks pretty good. Right on. So using a tape measure, since the length is 4, I want to have 1/2 inch on either side and then have each of the drilled holes about 1 inch apart from each other. I did that, just marking it over the tape. See here, so that's the 4 inches, and as you can see the markings, they're at each inch interval. So I'm gonna be drilling out these 3 in the center, and we'll go from there. Alright, all done. I think it looks pretty good. It didn't actually crack, so I guess a wood bearing hole works on these headlights. I think they actually turned out pretty good for how imprecisely I did this. I kind of wanted it to be above the line, just so it's a little higher up. Now I just got to make sure to get the same exact thing on the other side. Next, I'm gonna just go ahead and level it out so that it doesn't protrude the melted plastic. I'm gonna send this one to Paint Town while I get the other one ready. Here's just an old can of Rust-Oleum. Don't really care. Well, do I have any left? Nope. Alright, time to tape it up. Alright, gonna give it the same treatment here. While I wait for the paint to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and start disassembling. Alright, everything's disassembled, time to reassemble everything. New headlight just plugs right in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy back on. Try to remove the clear coat off of it. We are moving right along. Looks like the bed liner, the plastic, looks pretty good here. I like the way it looks, the textured look. I just went ahead and slid the 3 in with the wires. I also just labeled the wires so we can connect them in sequence later. Now I'm gonna just slide the nut over the cable and tighten it from the inside. I will catch you when that task is all done. At this point, what you're gonna do is grab your multimeter if you'd like to use one. If not, just follow along. There's 3 total wires. One of them is the ground. The other one is the first level of power, and the second one, another one is the the turn signal power. So the one on the far left is turn signal, and I did that by checking. Let me go ahead and turn it on. So right now just the basic running light should be on. So I'll go ahead and put black to black, and let's see what it reads. So I'm getting 12 volts to the middle, 0 volts on the outer. That shows me that the outer is the turn signal light. The next step is pretty irreversible. I mean, you can always go ahead and connect it. So what you're gonna do is cut straight from here. I'd leave a little bit on both ends just in case you want to reconnect this wiring harness if you want to use the stock turn signals again in the future. So here is exactly how it's gonna work. There's these 3 wires. The ground is gonna connect to the ground on our sequential blinker, which can be found here. So this device has 2 coming in, black and red, and it has 4 coming out, black, red, yellow, and orange. The first in the sequence is red, then yellow, then orange. So what you're gonna do is connect that ground to this black, and then you're gonna connect that red, the second one from the closest one to the ground. You're gonna connect it to this power input, as well as you're gonna connect it to a little bridge that you make. Now this is gonna go to the headlights so I can get the daytime running lights every time I use the parking light. The third light is the blinker, and the blinker you're gonna connect to the second part of this bridge to go give the blinker function to the headlights, as well as you're gonna connect them directly to our eagle eye button lights. It's gonna be the yellow one on this light. So the red one lights up the white daytime running light, yellow does orange, and the black is the ground. What I'm doing now is I am exposing some of the copper wire on the eagle eyes. So let's go ahead and do these. These wires are super thin. I'm just starting it with my, see how that one just tore? I'm starting it with my device and just pulling it off just like so. All right. They're super fragile. Gonna have to use 2 hands here. Gonna go ahead now and cut this clip connector out of our sequential harness. All right, now I have to connect this black to all 3 of the blacks. All right, time has come to cut. All right, I left a little bit just in case I want to go back. Here's what we have to work with. So our 3 wires. Just about ready to test it out, but first I have to put the EP26 flasher module. There's 2 Phillips head screwdrivers on the bottom. You're gonna go ahead and then lift up the cover of the top of the dash, pop this guy in to where the original one is, and you should be ready to go. Once you remove the 2 screws, the top should look like this. Here's the original relay right over here. Just swap this part out, pull it straight out, push the new one in, and you should have no more flickering. Super excited, just testing it out. That's how the daytime running lights look. That's how it's connected. It's connected just like that to the, sorry about that. Now I'm gonna put the blinkers on, let's see what it looks like. Super cool. Really happy with the way that looks. That looks so cool. All right, I'm halfway done with the project. Let's just see where we're at so far. Here's the left-sided blinker. I think that looks amazing. And here's the right-sided blinker. And just to compare the two sides, let's get the hazard light going. Seriously, totally different vehicle. That's awesome. I'm so glad I was able to. And then as far as daytime running lights, if you just have the parking light on, this is the daytime running light. Think that looks rad. Time to do. What a difference. I am so happy with the way this turned out. I would do it again in a heartbeat. It took me about 4 hours or so to do this. I have never done this before. I just barely imagined it and I wanted to do it. I just think it looks really nice. So if you like this, and just let me know what you think. I know it's not for everyone, but it's certainly for me, and I made it in a way where I can go ahead and go and reverse it as much as I'd like. So I can go ahead and take it back to stock form, just in case. And yeah, I think it looks fantastic. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, once we get to 500 subscribers, I'm gonna give a pair of these headlights away for free. So please subscribe, don't miss out on any of our content, and thank you for watching.